Maandamano, has become a significant form of political and social expression in Kenya. Today, Tuesday, July 16, 2024, Kenya experiences another wave of Maandamano, reflecting the populace's ongoing grievances and demands for reform. The current protests are a continuation of a series of demonstrations that have been occurring with increasing frequency and intensity. These protests are fueled by a combination of economic hardships, political dissatisfaction, and social injustices that many Kenyans face daily. The economic situation in Kenya has been particularly challenging, with rising costs of living, high unemployment rates, and persistent corruption scandals. The gap between the wealthy elite and the impoverished majority has been widening, leading to heightened tensions and frustrations among the populace. Today's protests are organized by a coalition of opposition parties, civil society groups, and grassroots organizations. The organizers have called for mass mobilization across major cities, including Nairobi, Mombasa, Kisumu, and Nakuru. In Nairobi, the epicenter of today's protests, thousands of demonstrators have gathered in the central business district. They are marching towards key government buildings, chanting slogans and carrying placards with messages like "Stop Corruption," "Jobs for Youth," and "Lower Cost of Living." The atmosphere is charged with a mixture of hope, anger, and determination. The demonstrators are from diverse backgrounds, including students, workers, traders, and even professionals, all united by a common cause. The government, anticipating the protests, has deployed a heavy police presence in major cities. Security forces are on high alert, with water cannons, tear gas, and riot gear at the ready. Previous protests have seen violent clashes between demonstrators and the police, resulting in injuries and even fatalities. There is a palpable tension in the air as both sides brace for potential confrontations. Human rights organizations and international observers are closely monitoring the situation. They have called on the Kenyan government to respect the rights of citizens to peacefully assemble and express their grievances. There are also calls for the police to exercise restraint and avoid the use of excessive force. The role of social media cannot be overstated in today's Maandamano. Platforms like Twitter, Facebook, and WhatsApp are abuzz. As the day progresses, the outcomes of today's Maandamano remain uncertain. The government has signaled a willingness to engage in dialogue but has also warned against unlawful activities. Opposition leaders have vowed to continue their protests until their demands are met, highlighting the resolve and resilience of the movement. The situation is fluid, and the actions of both the demonstrators and the authorities in the coming hours will be critical in determining the trajectory of the protests. In conclusion, today's Maandamano in Kenya is a testament to the enduring spirit of the Kenyan people and their desire for a better future. It reflects deep-seated issues that require urgent attention and meaningful action. Whether these protests will lead to significant changes or further entrench the status quo remains to be seen. However, one thing is clear: the voices of the Kenyan people are resonating loudly, and the world is watching.